guys, huge welcome to Vineyard 53 Kids and Youth Online. We love it that you've connected with us today. My name is Becky, I'm one of the leaders here at Vineyard 53. Today we're going to continue in the book of Mark, and Gareth is going to be sharing with us about another parable that Jesus told, the parable of the sower. And make sure you stay tuned right to the end because we've got some exciting news for the youth. And before we get stuck in, here's Si and Sophie with a game.
Hello everybody, we are Si and Sophie and we are going to play a game called Buzz. And we are going to play a game called Just a Minute. So what you need is some pieces of paper, and you each need to write on it some topics or some items, and then you're going to put it in the bowl and mix them all up so you don't know whose is whose. And then we're each going to pick one and we're going to try and speak for a minute about that topic or item. The
rules of the game is you can't say yeah, anything like that. You cannot repeat yourself, and which is really hard. And you did that quite a few times during your little spiel. And is that it? So you can't repeat, can't say you can't pause for any more than 3 seconds. And
you can't go off topic.
You've just done it as well, you just got it as well.
You can say the words that are on the piece of paper.
We're going to suck.
Do that. Yeah. Right, and so you need a timer. You could just use a watch or a clock or your phone. We're going to use the computer so that you can see it. Okay, do you want to go first or shall I?
You can go first. I hate this game. Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, I'm going to go first. My topic is the colour yellow. Okay. Yellow is a colour. It is bright. There are lots of things that are yellow, like the sunshine and some daisies. The middle of it is yellow. Daffodils. Oh, how many seconds did I get in? 15 seconds. Not very good. Yeah. Okay, you'll go.
Right. The Bible.
Okay, ready, go.
The Bible is a library of books, 66 books in total. Yeah, we've got 27 in the New Testament, 30.
Oh, that wasn't
That wasn't. It was fine. We've got the Old Testament as well. Starts with the book of Genesis, and then you've got Exodus, and then Deuteronomy, and then Numbers and Leviticus. Maybe not in the order, I don't know. But it's an amazing book.
You said book a lot.
Yeah.
My next topic is potatoes.
Go on then. Hi, Harper.
Hello. Potatoes are a type of food. They are a vegetable that grows in the ground. They have lots of uses. We can make chips, mashed potato, saute them with some oil and butter on the stove.
20 seconds.
Cannot say It is so difficult.
20 seconds. I have Christmas. You ready?
Yeah, go.
Christmas is an amazing time of the year. It happens every year on the 25th of December, and we celebrate Jesus' birthday at this time. Harper's favourite song is Christmas is All About Jesus, which is an amazing song by Adam Kirkland. Your favourite song, yeah. And we celebrate together as a family. We have lots of presents. We can have turkey. We can have a massive roast dinner and just have an amazing time as family together. Most people will have Christmas trees. Well, they'll decorate the whole house with decorations.
Oh, I think that was a repeat. I think you had a couple of repeats there. To be fair.
I think I win. Yeah, it's quite a hard game, but have fun with that with your family. Yeah, see who gets the most.
We'd love to hear who wins on the family's Facebook group as well. See you later.
Peace. Bye.
Hi, I'm Gareth, and today is all about plants growing from seeds. Let me show you our garden. So we moved to our house a few years ago, and this is our veggie patch. And when we moved here, I really wanted to be able to grow my own vegetables. Now, just a little thing. As we're going on in the video, I want you to see if you can remember all the different fruits or vegetables that we say, because that's one of the quizzes that we're going to do later. But anyway, if you have a look here, we've got some apple and pear trees that we planted here, and all along here was a patch that I tried to grow our vegetables in. So the first year we grew our vegetables, we had loads and loads of them, but they were absolutely tiny. It was really funny. So we pulled them all out of the ground, and our carrots were literally like this big. We had the tiniest onions you could ever imagine, and these really, really little beetroots. So we pulled out hundreds of carrots, and they were only about this tall because the soil was so thin. And what we wanted to do is improve the quality of the soil. So look, we've got our big compost bin now, and in there there's some potato peel, and there's some cauliflower as well. And so we get all of this and we feed it to the soil, and that really improves the soil, the way that our seeds can grow. Well, today is all about a Bible story, about a story that Jesus told, and it's all about seeds. So I managed to take some photographs of some of the vegetables that we did actually grow in our garden. Now, my very favourite ones are the ones on the left-hand side. So can you see that really lovely long carrot and the beetroot we got there with its fabulous leaves? I think they're the very, very best ones that we got. And I also took a photo of, again, some of the best of our crop. So it was mainly the carrots and the beetroot. And you can see that the beetroot are generally quite small, but there's a whopping carrot in there as well. There's some tiny ones. So if you have a look at the back right, you might see some really little ones. They look quite fat at the top, and I thought they were going to be great. But the soil wasn't quite deep enough, so they were really small. But have a look at the one on the bottom right. Can you see it's like a fork with 3 prongs coming out? So they were some of my very favourite vegetables. Well, here's the story that Jesus told about seeds. Jesus was by Lake Galilee, and a very large crowd came to hear from him. So Jesus got into a boat near the shore and told them this parable. A farmer was scattering seed. Some seeds fell on the path, and birds swooped down and ate up the seed. Some seed fell on rocky soil, where it started to grow, but it could not take root. Other seed fell among thorns, which grew up and choked the plants, so they couldn't grow properly. The remaining seed fell on good soil, and the crops grew amazingly, some making 30 times more grain, others making 100 times more grain. So earlier in the year, when we came down here, this field was filled with corn. And it was absolutely amazing, because then it was so tall, it was actually taller than me. And it's amazing to think that such a tiny seed can grow into something so enormous. Well, anyway, Jesus went on to explain what he meant by the parable. To explain this to the crowd, Jesus said that the seed the farmer sows is like God's word, the things God says to us. Some people are like the seed that falls on the path. Almost as soon as the seed lands, it's forgotten. Others are like the seed sown in rocky places. At first, they are excited to hear the news, but when troubles or other difficulties come, they quickly forget what they had heard from God. Some are like the seed sown among thorns. They hear what God says and it starts to grow, but other things in their lives are more important to them, and that can stop the plant from developing. The seed doesn't grow as well as it could. But other people are like the seed sown on good soil. They hear God's word and obey it. They produce a harvest of good as they live their lives for God. Their efforts are multiplied by God, some 30 times bigger, some 100 times bigger. And it's amazing what God can do with small things. He can grow beautiful crops from a tiny seed, and he can do wonderful, exciting, and important things with your life. So, for your challenge, for our quiz, I want you to see if you can remember all the different types of fruits or vegetables that have been mentioned in this video. So have a think, see if you can list all the different ones that we've said so far. So the answers to our quiz, the different fruits or vegetables that were mentioned, there was apple, the apple tree, pear, the pear tree, onions, carrots and beetroots that we grew in our garden, the potatoes and the cauliflower that were in the compost, and the corn that was from the field. I wonder how many of those that you found. Let's finish with a short time in prayer. We can pray that He helps you to grow really well. You could ask God to show you how He speaks to you. And you could thank God for all the skills and talents that He's grown within you. We'll have a short time now to pray about those things.
Hey guys, we've got some amazing news to share with you all from the V53 youth team. What's going to happen is our youth group is going to split into 3 groups now rather than just the 2. Our first group is called
Spark,
and that is for years
5 and 6.
And Sophie, what time is it going to be at?
Tuesday at 7 p.m.
And who's our leaders?
Pete and Ceci.
Woo!
Our second group is called
Flame,
and that is for years
7 to 9.
and that is on a
Tuesday at 7:30.
and that is led by
Science Sophie. And then our final group, which is brand new, which we're really excited about, is our year 10 plus group. And that is called
Fuel.
And that is going to be on a Tuesday at 8:15 with
Tom and Jen.
Yes, we're so excited about this new group. If you've got any young people, any youth that fall into them kind of age categories, year 5 to year 13, you can email us at
youth@vineyard53.org.
Yeah. Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Amazing. We are so excited for all that's happening with the youth. Well, that's it for today. Thank you so much to Gareth and to Si and Sophie for today's stream. We continue to pray for you all. Keep connected on the Vineyard 53 Families Facebook page and have a brilliant week, guys. See you soon.